Hello! Hello, 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 hello. That's right, that's right. What's up? Good music, okay? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday stream. It is Monday, April 18th, 2118. Well, 9 p.m. and 80 minutes. Hello? Hey, did you know? Alright, before we get ahead of ourselves, alright? It's my 32nd undeath day, rebirth day that decided not to stay dead. That one. That's today. Oh yeah, that's today. Isn't that curious? It's a good day to be alive, right? You don't get cake today? Shit! I knew the concept was messy. You know, because my actual birthday is on, December 29th. That's an awkward date. Like, you're born just between Christmas and New Year. You know? It's weird. Pretty awkward. Hey, Irisia, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you very much. Would you look at that? Would you look? Oh my god, wait, hold on. There's more. Irisia, thank you very much for 5 more gift subs. Sweet Jesus.
This is giving me great joy.
Thank you very much. Oh my. Would you look at that pouncy number right there? My. God damn. Hey, everyone who's gotten a gift sub, please enjoy. And Irisia, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. You see this thing right down there, right? That's the Twitch sub challenge. It's like this thing that Twitch invited me to, where if I reach 250 subs, I can get something, which is not really that crazy. But let's not think about it in the terms of sub challenge. Let's think about it in the terms of it's a support to me, because my 4-year stream anniversary is coming up next month on the 8th. And also, I have way too much expenses right now because of the construction on the house for my new streaming room. So you're basically supporting that, okay? Like, ignore the whole Twitch thing itself, right? That's not that relevant, okay? And today's my rebirth day, you know? I get to celebrate twice, okay? If you're born on December 29th, it's weird. Birthday, that's like Christmas, birthday, and then New Year. It's weird. It's weird. So I might as well get a second birthday, right? Because I actually did die and come back. So essentially, it's like my second birthday, alright? So technically I'm a year younger, right? That's how I keep myself young. Okay? By being younger. That's how I do it. That's the big trick. Okay? A good trick, right? I think it's good. Not to reproduce, though. Don't try the trick at home. Oh my. Oh, it's a good time. Check this out. What? It's the 2121. Drink some water. I thought being a vampire kept you young? No. I'd be a lousy vampire. Though I do like vampires. But I really would be a lousy vampire, if you think about it. I can't see blood. Like, straight up. Can't see blood. I am this pale because I died. This is all just getting very ironic and kind of weird, isn't it? Let's keep it weird, alright? That's a good life go-to, actually. Keep it weird. Just don't actually weird, you know, just amusing weird. Never be weird, okay? Just in the sense of what keeps things entertaining. Never in a way where people are like, you know, don't be that weird. Nice, Sammy, good evening, hello. And of course, everyone else, a good evening to you. Hey, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, because some of you might be like, what? I don't know this person. Who's this, YuPhoenix? What is he talking about? Well, I made a post. This is my Twitter post. And my Twitter post will link you to my Instagram post, which is this one. It tells you a little bit more about why today is the rebirth day, which it's the first time I'm celebrating it. Oh, big celebration. How did I celebrate it? I slept in. That's what I do. That's why I was born December 29th instead of December 24, which was apparently my initial date that I was meant to be born at. And I overslept for 5 days. Because I was probably like, oh shit, I don't want to miss the fireworks. Yeah. Okay, let me give you the story again, alright? I was just a little bit over a year old. As you can tell, like, today's April 18th. So April 18 is when it happened. Which means 4? I was a year and 4 months old or something like that. When I was a kid, obviously, like I was a baby. I was just about capable of standing on my 2 feet. And I was in front of a fireplace in a house we had back then. It was an open fireplace. Like, you know, the fancy open ones, you know? Looked pretty good. But it was a bit dangerous. You know, usually, you know, kids gotta learn, right? Like, touch something hot and you figure out it's hot, right? So you don't do it again. Apparently, I never learned that. I stood in front of that. And there was boiling water on top. You know, like in a water boil device thing, right? Whatever you call it, a kettle? I think it's called a kettle. And I somehow smashed the kettle down. Here's the thing though, these are just the events of how they have been retold because no one was there to witness it. All they witnessed was okay, we'll get to that, alright? Let me tell you the more gruesome story, alright? Let me tell it to you in a little bit more graphic. Let's change the music. Yeah. Alright? Some dreamy music, that's good. Your connection keeps skipping hard. Not on my end. That'll be Twitch. That'll be Twitch, or your internet. It could be Twitch. Little baby me, standing in front of open fireplace. Kettle boiling hot, what, right? I somehow smash it down. For some reason I was not wearing a shirt, but that's not strange for me. It spilled all over my top body, because obviously back then I was much smaller, right? It spilled all over my top body. Big time burn already, right? But that was not enough, apparently. Because somehow, that kettle was like causing that fireplace to go like fire, you know? And that fire somehow was like on my chest then. Because I don't know how that works. I don't understand. I don't think I need to understand. Anyways, my chest was on fire. It was boiled with water and set on fire. And here's the fireplace, here was the wall, and there was just a blood splatter going from that fireplace to the wall. And there was a little baby with a burning chest. That's how it happened. Sorry, it's very graphic if I say it like that. No one was there to witness it. This is just how they found me. This is how they found me. And then I've been tossed in a car, brought to the hospital. And in that hospital, I died for a moment. And then I came back. Now I'm back. What's that? All of that happened on Easter. Yeah. Okay, I'm not trying to bring up too much, you know, connectivity to Jesus right here, okay? We're not doing that. Just happy little coincidences. That's how it happened. And now that scar has like centered around my chest. That's how it is. That was the center point of it. When I was a kid, it was like obviously much bigger. It was like most of my upper body. And there you have it. That is the story of how I died and came back. This is also the story of how I lost my pigments in my skin because it caused some strange nerve damage. And well, you see it for yourself. There's just not much color on my skin. And every time I try to put on color, it just doesn't work. Although I really like skin color. My God. Very attractive, okay? So if you're a person out there and you're like, oh man, I wish I was more pale. Of course, everyone has their preferences, but don't dislike your skin color, alright? Because I've met many people that don't like the skin color because they think they have too much skin color. It's perfectly fine, alright? Just saying. I know there's enough people who are like, of course you're pale, that's fine too. You know, everyone's got preferences and everyone's got different things going on. Just saying that it's fine, alright? I have by now accepted my paleness. Because I know I can't change it. So I kind of have to accept it. Yeah. And that's also why I can't see blood. Because of that event. Because anything that followed afterwards was just me seeing blood every day for the next year as they had to take care of me in that hospital. And rip open that scar every day and sew it back together. And there was just blood all the time. There was just so goddamn much blood everywhere. Yeah, cool. It's getting a little grotesque. Welcome everyone, how you doing? I was in hospital for a year, that's right. Good old baby days, you know? That's what you kind of want to do. Hey, the next best memory I had after that, alright? Because that was my earliest childhood memory, is dying. Do not keep it too edgy. The next best memory I had was playing Legend of Zelda. Okay? On the NES. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good times after that. Balance it out by watching the Ayaka trailer. We can watch it again, yes. I watched it earlier, and it's really good. It's actually cool that she gets a new trailer. Awesome. Hold on. Because not only is it my 32nd rebirthday, okay? So, by the way, gift subs totally welcome. Hashtag sellout! But it's also my 3-month anniversary of playing Genshin Impact. Because on the 18th of January was the first time I played Genshin Impact. Yeah. But, you know, we're gonna celebrate it by playing Genshin Impact. That's a pretty good way to go, isn't it? Rita Hakai, hey, welcome to the channel, hello, and oh my god. Hey, Rita, thank you very much for the 777. Thank you very much. Very kind. Happy Rebirthday. Danke, dass es dich gibt und so viele Menschen mit deiner Arbeit vermittelst und inspirierst. Die Unity ist ein verrückter, toller, einzigartiger Haufen mit wirklich tollen Menschen als Members. Hey, thank you very much. And everyone else, thank you as well. Oh yeah. First time a rerun character gets a new trailer. Yeah, that would be cool if all of them get that. We were Amber main. That's not bad. That's good. There's got to be believers, you know? There has to be believers. There we go. How about we watch the Ayaka trailer, which has been shown today? Because tomorrow there will be the Ayaka banner in Genshin Impact. I'm very excited for that because she's just a very good character. For so many reasons. Alright, let's watch it, okay? I noticed the effect zone. Thank you very much. Yes, that's very funny. God damn it.
The Kamisato clan's future. The duties of the Yashiro Commission.
No, don't say commission.
My brother should not bear these burdens alone. This belief is what has led me to this duel.
The duel.
Check. When the Tsubaki is in season, I always have the same dream. My mother is with me. And I am at peace. Maybe somewhere deep down inside, the carefree days of family time have not ended for me. But just as flowers wither, I too must awaken from my dream.
Oh, now she's all grown up.
The Kamisato art of Tachijutsu, still like the morning dew, swift like lightning. Something stirs within me, perhaps the echo of a fond dream. But there it stays, day after day.
It's the moment you get a vision, right?
Pushing me to overcome. And tempering my blade. That was the first time I bested brother in a duel. It was also the moment that the Shirasagi Himegimi was born.
It's showtime, Ayaka. The fireworks have started. Everyone's waiting for you. It was your wish to take over this side of things, if I recall.
Sorry, Ayato.
Ah, so pretty.
We pray to our God. May all our dreams endure forever. Narukami Island. Let the festival begin.
Yeah! Irodori Festival! Hell yeah. Hey, how about we play some Genshin now? Let's do it. Let's play. That was a very sweet trailer. I like that. I hope they make more of these for other characters too. That would be so cool. So well done. She exuded frost through her footsteps and on her sword during the fight. Also in her How She Got a Vision story, she mentions felling an opponent in a single strike when she got it, but the fight was multiple strikes. Ah. Yeah, because I thought like, I don't know, like maybe the vision manifested and like the footstep and then that and it's just all becoming that. I don't know, but either way, I think it's still very beautiful to look at. Maybe that was the moment when she was more learning how to utilize it right. And hey, YuPhoenix, welcome back. Thank you very much for the 2 months. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the sub challenge. Remember, it's not really the sub challenge, it's more like just supporting me. But if we do get to that 250 within the next week, I think I can get a Twitch 20 euro coupon for Amazon and a beanie. It's very whatever prices, actually. I picked it up because I was hoping maybe Twitch will promote the people that they put on that program, you know? In my naive thoughts about stuff. Oh, the 5,000 realm currency. Ooh. That teapot. Oh yeah, I'm saving up for Ayaka right now. Hey, anyone who's going for Ayato or Venti, you still have 21 hours. I've got my Ayato. I did not want to get Venti, not yet at least. Because I'm saving my wishes now for Ayaka. I've got 17 wishes and 1,630 Primos, which is another 10. So I've got 27 wishes right now. Which is unlikely that I get her within that short range. But I also made a whole lot of wishes on the blue banner, but I've got Jean out of that and some very good weapons, so that's totally fine. Okay.
We have put...
Furniture. Oh yeah. I've been slapping some trees. Not enough apparently. Let's get some more stone lanterns. Eventually, once we can decorate it again, I'll make it pretty. What?
If you ever...
On one particular day, Ayaka at last defeated an opponent in a single strike. In that instant, as she stood in the middle of the dojo, icy flowers condensed all about her. And there, upon the tip of her sword, now hung a vision, icy and bright. Yeah, that could actually be that thing with Ayato, the duel right there. Would make sense. Maybe they had a different idea back then, and now they figured they would write it to be that. That could totally be, right? Oh! Lena Wolf, 1 year, hey! Welcome back. Congratulations. Enjoy the new badge and thank you. Hello there. The big 1 year. Hey, is it a new week in Genshin yet? It's Monday. Or is the reset tomorrow? Let's check it out. Beach Pass is new week. Is new week. Okay, good. Very good. Which means all the I always lose my mind when it's new week. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start with the new week of the game. What's this about? Oh, are you telling me about Timmy? Wait, what? Yeah. Did she tell me I did bad because I killed the pigeons? Is that the one that gives me the achievement? Sorry, Timmy. Oh shit. Behold, the moon sure looks beautiful tonight. Low mushy count? I didn't need more. I didn't even collect mine yet. I don't plan on getting Mona up to 90 anytime soon, or anyone else for that matter. Don't need the mushies right now. Cleese mushies? Oh shit. Okay, maybe I should collect them again. Guess I get some mushrooms. How about them windflower seeds? No, not for windflower. What's the word? I'm a cruel man. What's up, Timmy? Eat and go quickly. Hey, Timmy. Oh, this is his mother? Oh, I did not gather that. Bye, Timmy. Thanks for the achievement. Is he gone forever now? Will he never return? You crowned your Emma 2 times, almost 3. Damn. My strongest one is Ganyu. But no crowning yet. I need to beat the hell out of Child to get this. And I could get it to 9. She's my strongest character.
We're way behind schedule.
It's like a nuclear weapon, you know, built into one.
Next on the agenda.
Chao is Xingqin. Oh, the same that Ganyu needed? Well, I've been collecting many though. So I should have enough once he comes around. The others from Child? I should have some. But not one shot? What am I doing with my game? It's so weird that they're actually in Dragon Spine now as well. I would have known, I would have not picked them up. But I'm about to change actually. Today's the last day that I do bounties for Mondstadt, and then I can switch to city. I'll also switch my commissions. And I feel like I've done enough Mondstadt in my life. Beat all opponents? Okay.
No more words.
No more words, just death.
There. Use this first. Almost.
Oh my god.
Cascade.
Wait. Oh, wait. It was this button. Shit.
Stabilize.
I just want to see what happens, alright? Fly. Never
Born
mind.
of ice and frost.
That's in this. I slipped.
Be still.
What am I doing? Big slap. Die. Come on. Oh, now it's ready. So slow, Ayato. So slow.
Mind the deluge.
What?
Cooked food. Disgusting.
What? Cooked food. Disgusting. Alright.
The air is just right.
Yeah.
We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Sometimes I just want to kill him. No reason for it. I just do. Whoa. Let the sun shine. Kill them? Okay. I'm here to spread evil. Apparently.
Cascade.
We don't want that shield. Take it off. Smash him.
This is order.
Hit the R2. Do this. Triangle.
For Rex Lapis.
Whoa. Enemies? Enemies. Hit. Rex Lapis. Okay, those were the commissions. I should quickly stop by here and work on my tree. How many can you do? All of these? It's just kill enemies, right? Hey, now you get to see a dragon spine. I haven't really worked out a kid yet, you know?
Kamisato on. Suiyu.
In time. We'll break you. Stay right there.
I swear by my sword.
So is this like a healing field? Or what?
Fix this.
Solidify.
Certainly is healing me.
Guide you.
No slacking off.
No touching.
Send this quickly. This is bad. This isn't good.
Kinda gives me Virgil vibes the
We're
way he
way behind
talks.
schedule.
Well, he sounds like that. Very, very Virgil when he's like in Dragon, not Dragon, Devil Trigger. Is a cleanse field as well. Oh. Good.
Stabilize.
Blaze over.
Be still.
Kamisato hard, bitch slap. God damn it, Ayato, just never mention commissions anymore, okay? You'll be forgiven. You can be forgiven, Ayato. Truth be told, it's just because the slap is too much fun. Oh, it's that thing. That's it? Make the tree happy. Azayaka frees herself during freeze comms. But wait, what? Why would she freeze
Next on the
herself?
agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Interesting combo. I just have Jean in there right now, because she's new, and I'm basically trying to see how she works. Ultimately, though, basically it's like Ganyu for being the gun, and Zhongli obviously for the shields, and Ayato for making sure that they stay frozen, stuff like that. Usually I have Mona in there, but running a different crew right now. And I want to get Ayaka in there. So I have like 2 cryo users for the higher crit and big fun. Quest to the tree? I kind of had a lot of quests, which I must have picked up here. In the Wind Whale Highland, like in this research camp right here. And there's also some characters here. At these 2 spots. I had a lot of quests from there, and I just did everything I could find in the whole of Dragon Spine. Hey, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Up. Was there a better way up? Gotta be a better way than what I do right now. See if I can go up there. Maybe that'll do the trick. I know there was a way, but been around here so many times now, I just got so confused where what is. Oh, right. The tree itself, right. Yeah, the wishes you get, like the thing I'm doing right now, you get that after you've done enough things for the tree. Well, I'm gonna go up here. This is even higher. But it's on the opposite side.
Next on the agenda.
Gonna head all the way to the top.
Chip.
See, Ganyu can actually run on top of like mountainsides like this easier than other characters because she's a goat. She is the goat. Got a better time climbing. Oh, freaky. What's going on there with the optics? The snow. Oh. Hey. How are you doing?
Next on the agenda.
Don't mind me, just grabbing a free Crimson Agate. That was not the one, though. That was just lucky. Nice. Flattening a garden is hard for someone with no brain capacity. What? Flattening? Are you flattening it? I really could have just come out of the cave and climb up, huh? Yeah. Whoa, hold on. We don't want to take freeze damage. Please don't hurt me cold. Dun. There's one more down there. Okay. You just found a hidden button, a thing next to the god statue in Dragon's Spine. Gave 3 chests. What? Hidden button?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh god! He's using the power of Animu to pull me back. Don't shoot me. Oh god, what are you doing? Taking your job way too serious. Oh, bumpy. Don't know how to fix that. So assistance in local Facebook. Oh god. Oh, desperate Facebook. I mean, what do you think? How would you take care of something that's all bumpy? How do you unbump it? The result might surprise you. There we go. And now, happy tree. Make the tree happy. It needs to be wet to dig out the grass. I'm telling you, wet ground is not as fun to dig into. Ah, oh, missing 3. Crimson Wish. Done that. 12 levels in total. Each of them needs 10. To get the ice wings. Let's turn in the stuff.
The air is just right.
And then do the What was it called? Bounty.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for
Thank you.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Yeah, that muscle memory is good. Oh yeah. Brand new week in the world of Genshin. Shall we do? Bunny Hub. Erta. The bounties. Hey, freaky thing. Apparently you can pick up these bounties again after you've done them for the week for the actual progress, because they will still give you 30,000 Mora. Yeah. That's pretty good. Invulnerable to physical damage, but all elemental resistance is decreased. Oh. Oh, how beautiful. Got the iron iron gas wire. Oh god. Yeah, you might want to be aware of what kind of cables or pipes go through your garden. That's a very important thing that I tend to forget to mention. Well, not that I ever get asked.
Next on the agenda.
Like by now, pretty much our garden consists of mostly concrete. There's so much concrete in our entire garden, it's crazy. Everywhere now.
We're way behind schedule.
Are you the thing? You weren't the thing.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
What? What? You were missing your silly? What? I thought I had 100%. Wait, what? Never truly means 100%. God.
Next
Absolute
on the
betrayal. Holy shit. And here I was feeling like I've done my part. I see you, Zelie. I see you. What was that? Oh, you silly. What the hell is a 25-meter wheat tarp? What was a tarp? And 2 chests that were added in the US city yesterday. It's been 100% for a while. Oh shit. I mean, in a way, it's kind of curious.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
You can go like, oh hey, there's even more. And also, it's bothering with the 100%ing. Does it actually increase the percentage? 100%. Because I've seen a lot of like the times when I've been collecting stuff. And I would collect sealies and stuff like that. It would not increase the counter. But common chests, they're like, oh
We're way
yeah.
behind schedule.
Oh, the common chest. They had big interest in that.
Gather. This is order.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, you don't drop anything? Should hit those trees. All right, Sherlock, you got Venti. Right. Right. You said you spent like €1, right? That's ridiculous. This is my €1 Venti. Nice. Hey, so who else
Next
is
on the agenda.
give me a moment. Shit. You coming over? You going to fight? Mr. Enemy, sir? I think he's a little confused. Oh, you're so angry. This is good.
For Rex Lapis.
Wind, hear me.
Mind the deluge.
Do this. Heal. Nice.
Stabilize.
All right, everyone. Big question.
We're way behind schedule.
Who is... Oh, shit. Who's all pulling for Ayaka tomorrow? Who are the Ayaka wanters in the chat?
Kamisato on. Suyu.
Access
I'm a
denied.
very big
All
Ayaka
hell.
wanter myself. I'd like to become an Ayaka haver.
Did I miscalculate?
Ah! 2 for 1. Hot deal for you tonight. Neue Tiefpreise für deine Hosenschlange. Oh, right. Razor. Sherlock's gonna be all about that Razor. Razor, good. Is this food? Razor. Good. Good. Oh my! I'm about to unlock. I'm about to unlock the thing. Wait, what? Invulnerable to Pyro and Animu. Okay. Takes increased crit damage. Wait, what? Razor and Drifter were the same? I think you told me this before. But it's always surprising. Imagine the Drifter lines, but said in Razor's tone. Alright. Ever eaten some scorn? Transmits firing. Alright, hard shots. Is this food? Hive, bring a sword. This Hive must bring a sword. Sword, good.
Solidify.
I mean, at the same time, Zhongli is Torbjorn. You know, that's pretty nuts. Oh yeah, like Drifter voicing the card game, the Isle of Dragon Roar, whatever. That really was a waste. That sucked. It's cool he had that gig though. It was just a shame the game kind of was I don't know. I didn't see the point of having it being a card game where you don't see any battle animations. When there were still the card animations, it was kind of like, I don't get it. It was very weird. I was hoping it's gonna be cool. They even had an expansion for it, which is weird. I'm like, what? Who greenlit this? Who said this is a good idea? But I think they're just giving what's that man's name again? The dude who made Nier Automata and stuff. I think at this point they're just
Next on the agenda.
he's getting too much credit, okay? I think Nier Automata had some really cool stuff. But I don't think that's necessarily all out of his power. But a fuck ton of it is because people animated such a fantastic ass. And also because the art team and
Next on the agenda.
the art team and especially the composer making just such a very fantastic soundtrack. Like Yoko Taro, that's the name. Yoko Taro games live because of the music. Okay? Yeah, I said it. I said it. That was one of the biggest key reasons why I enjoyed them.
We're way behind schedule.
I said it. And I really enjoyed them at the time, alright?
This is order.
Access denied.
But it's so much carried by the music.
Solidify. The depths beckon.
This is long overdue.
Because if you take away all the music, it's just a very basic JRPG. When it comes down to it, Yoko Taro games, they're just basic JRPGs with like some very predictable JRPG plot. Well, maybe not predictable, okay? I'm critiquing it more than I need to. But I feel like the hype gets pushed too much on to Yoko Taro for trying to be such a character in his presentation of things than the actual people who carried it so dramatically with the art and the music. Okay? Oh, rank 8! Let's go. We have new wings. Azure Wind. Oh, yeah. So, I still want to take the third one, right? Invulnerable to cryo? Shit. Alright, let's make the last one a challenge. Megastar and Mondstadt, that's right.
Next on the agenda.
That's what I do. How did you know? She was Bernadetta in Fire Emblem. Oh, and Yuki from Sword Art. Oh, you mean Asuna? Ooh. Japanese voice actor. Yeah, yeah. Baby Sasuke.
Access denied.
Cascade.
Born of ice and frost.
Still lame, no drop items. Oh, English voice actor. It's been forever that I watched Sword Art Online. I know many people kind of said it was kind of eh. I had a really good time watching it though. I thought it was pretty cool, but I also then again have, you know, I watched pretty much Sword Art Online was my only, what do you call it, isekai anime that I've watched thus far. So to me it was interesting. She was in Hearthstone. Oh, Snap. Okay, so you're invulnerable to cryo, huh?
No touching.
You still put a decoy down.
Stabilize.
I swear by my sword.
Swear by this.
Kamisato. Suiyu.
You was also say like your anus? I mean, that's a bit mean to say like that, don't you think? Can't just call them your anus.
Born of ice and frost.
You're invulnerable to cryo, but you can still freeze.
Stabilize.
Nice. That doesn't do anything.
Mind the deluge. Such.
Oh, I was hoping you could slap through it. Wait, what did I just get? Did I get an achievement? Oh. Complete 20 bounties. Yeah, I'm welcome, I guess. Ayaka's voice actor was Kasane and Ayatus was Yuito? Ah, yeah. See, I couldn't get myself to play through Scarlet Nexus. It had some good stuff going on, but then it was way too much waffle. I want to eat your pancreas. Sounds like a perfectly normal anime title to me. Do I actually care about doing these requests? I mean, 20,000 more is... It's quite alright to do that, right? Chicken mushroom skewer, Cecilia's... Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's alright. And they're weeklies to begin with, right? How do you know? How'd I know you and Sherlock would comment? Not me. Good. I'm innocent. Hello, random bard.
When you're high up, everyone can hear.
You want some sweet flowers? Here they are. Please enjoy. Yay! Money! It just never gets less, huh? Alfred. Alfred möchte ein paar Blumen. Hey, so I actually recommend you check out on Netflix Kotaro Lives Alone. I watched it in English, like the English voiceover. Really good. It was real good. You should check it out. Manly Jack. He wants those stupid mushroom skewers. What's the basic premise? Kotaro is a young boy who lives alone. It's just little Kotaro who lives alone. He really likes Tono-saman. He's a bit tone deaf. And he talks in the most respectable way. Good sir, a I wish you a good day. Good. Hey, manly Jack, you want some mushroom skewers to be more manly? I don't have any. Oh, fuck you, manly Jack. Could have checked before. Shit. Is this how I sell things? Yes, it is. Hey, did you know that you could subscribe to YuPhoenix to get less money in your bank? Yeah.
Meat is the meaning of life.
Hey, look at that. Wow. They all make dishes. It's pretty exquisite, alright? You can actually have less money than before. It's pretty... think about that. What a system. You could spend your money and then don't have it. But I have it. But only half. Because that's how a Twitch subscription works. Okay? Damn. That's good. You could subscribe to be subscribed. Damn. That's a hot deal. Even I want to subscribe now. Oh, and hey, another good Netflix show, obviously, is Dragon Prince. But Human Rayla in it. Human Rayla is awesome. He's definitely human. Hello, fellow humans. I'm Human Rayla. This is my commission work. 37, alright? Damn right. Whence goes my brain? Beat up the anime thing. Yes. I must. I must beat up the anime thing. How you doing, fellas? Joseph. Nice.
We're way behind schedule.
What is this? Kotaro lives alone seem very cute and wholesome? Was I drunk? I actually was, yes.
Gather.
No touching.
Well, not really drunk. I had one beer. And we wanted to watch a show. And I was like, hey. We couldn't find anything good on Netflix. So I saw Kotaro and I was like, whatever. Guess we watch that. And it's really wholesome, but I did not expect to get my heart broken by the end of it. Tono-saman. Crazy. That's how he sings, okay? He literally sings like that. Tono-saman. Probably still, that's still too tone accurate, okay? Imagine it worse.
Access denied.
Give me hurricane. Hurricane seeds. Yes. Oh, I know what to go. Oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, but I gotta do it. Quick question. Like, if you do these,
It is something of a luxury, but I love listening to the rain from the courtyard.
if you do the hypostasis, You can't use condensed for those, right? Watch the record of Ragnarok on Netflix. God says humans determined Ragnarok happens or not, and Aphrodite needs servants to support her out of control. Rests?
This
Hold on.
is order.
No touching.
Breasts?
Back off.
Is it actually breasts? You've piqued my interest. Record of Ragnarok. Do you know Record of Lotus War? I'm gonna destroy this pillar, right? I started this. I need to destroy that one. Yes.
Solidify.
Jesus. Button was just not trying to
It's
react.
just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
Solidify.
Lime. We go again. Really? There was another thing like that or not. Yeah, wait. Hold on, I know which one it was, I think. What's it called?
Next on the agenda.
I will have order.
The name was...
Stabilize.
Yay! What's the name again? I forgot. Oh, Seven Sins. Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that was the one. Sucked. It was a sucky anime.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains.
Moist. Okay. Look at all them leeway quests I haven't picked up. Berserk 15? But don't tell me Berserk sucked. That's not true. That's not true. Not right. I just can't ever watch Berserk again, but it was good. Can just never watch it a second time, you know? That's just the way it is. Like sweet emotion stuff? I don't. I don't. I tend to hate that. But that Kotaro was just a happy little accident that worked out very well. Like hot blonde women fighting monsters. Oh. You know we're talking. Now we're having a better conversation.
Osmanthus wine.
I mean, you could get some of that osmanthus wine. Everything's back.
Born of ice and frost.
Die, die, die.
We're way behind.
Well, alright, so we're gonna bounce our way up here. Trying to get lots of Rex Lapis for our dearest Rex Lapis.
Gather.
Rex Lapis wanted me to do that. Anime Witcher? Oh, there is an Anime Witcher actually. They made a Anime Witcher show. The Nightmare of the Wolf, I think they called it. Though somehow I just didn't really enjoy that.
Order guide you.
I'm here for Core Lapis. I'm actually gonna get Jolly to 90. 90? To 90. He's doing such a good job, you know? Maybe one day I'll change him to be a DPS?
Stabilize.
It's because they didn't give Vesemir's head. He had a head? No, there was just something off about the show to me. That was a bit eh. Can't quite remember what it was. It was more forgetful to me.
Solidify.
For example, where Castlevania, on the other hand, I really enjoyed. That was really good. And I haven't even played a single Castlevania game in my life. Although I had interest, I just never got around to playing them.
Gather.
Oh my god. I just remembered. It's gonna be a good time for a break. Yeah. I gotta close my window. My window in my bedroom's still up.
Solidify.
Shit. What if rain?
Gather.
Which show was carried by Henry Cavill's ass at some point and it's fun with Yaskia? Yes. They should have really invested more into that whole dynamic of the two instead of making it less. And obviously by Henry Cavill just saying the word fuck. Just very deep. I mean, they edited its voice to make it sound even more badass. Really make sure to capture that gravel. Okay. That is that, and that is that. I guess I should get some of those mushrooms. The story is so different and bad compared to the books. So if they changed it so much, why didn't they just invest more in Yaskia being around then? It would have been fine. That is stupid. That's very stupid.
Osmanthus wine
It's
tastes
the same as
I
you remember. But where are
But
those
who share
memories? I know. We are painfully aware. Holy shit.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Don't talk to me about boats. 90% of season 2 is Netflix's own creation. Maybe that's why I was so forgetful. And season 1 was so much better. Okay, hey, I'm gonna take a quick break. Close the window and get a snack. Yeah. As usual, you get to enjoy clips. It's the same clip collection. Just pretend you see it for the first time, okay? I'm working on a new one already, but it's gonna take like a couple days more. Anyways, I'll be right back. Please enjoy the clips.
You are lucky to have no wife or children. This is free entertainment for you.
Got this very hot deal for you tonight. Neue Tiefpreise. Extra Tissues. Für deine Hosenschlange.
I can't wait, Dad!
What am I doing? You get a shuriken in your forehead, bitch! Daddy nature, oh no. Holy shit. Oh! 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 Oh, look at the... It's so cute. Thanks. I'm gonna treat it. Right, I gotta pick a name. Uh-oh. Guess I'll just call it you. Oh.
Can't wait, Dad!
What's the goose's secret?
You're misleading, Goose. You're misleading.
How are you?
Oh, that's a giant burger right there. He killed himself. These guys are gonna
You know, I've been thinking who might.
Can you stop the fire?
She's taking a
Innotress?
job close by.
I've been
Follow the
thinking.
canal, away from the fishing.
You're pretty
The house
fast.
is near the first.
Oh, he's real fast, dude. Oh. Damals ich war jung, viel in andere Land. USA. Gesprochen mit anderem Mensch von kommen USA. USA. Mit dem hat gesagt Deutsch. Und du hast Deutsch, du sagst wie das. Giggle smart. Make space. He's a spaceman. It's not Vegeta. It's Vegito. He used to be. The previous one I broke. Kill that bitch! Oh my god. And the one before. Those I tossed against the wall. It bounces. They bounce. Oh my god. But I bought a new one. Suck on that!
Up here in this city. I'll get you.
Whoa! I gotta get out! No, not this way out! Oh, what? I didn't even do that! Oh, yeah, that's the style. But have you guys ever dropped some dynamite on some sheep? Oh, shit. Oh my god! Yeah, hold this.
Leave me alone!
Got a bomb? Let's go! What? What are you doing? Ah! Oh! Well.
The time for games is ended.
Has it? The Hosenschlange can fix it. Oh yeah. Oh, holy shit! Don't bite me! No! 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 Oh! Oh shit!
Look out!
You're just getting it, dumbass.
Caught him red-footed.
Oh fucking hell!
No! 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 On my ship! No! Oh, fuck, get up! Oh! Drive before it breaks. Oh no, jump into the water before you break. Ah!
Your tail. Fucking die already. I'm dying myself right now. Oh my god, you stupid bitch.
How do I use mine? Wait, what happened? Fury of the bloodline. Oh. Oh shit, dude. What are you doing?
Ah! Alright. Oh my fucking god. That actually scared me.
Put on some pants, please. Just showing a little, you know. Thank you. Oh shit, dude. What the fuck? Ah! Oh fuck, dude, I'm stuck. No! This is not that easy, okay? Shit, this is gonna be difficult. Hold on, let's change the pose, okay? No. Dude, this thing is dead, okay? It's dead. Go!
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
Available? Oh no. Oh no.
X.
You are welcome. Stop zooming in, you piece of shit! You're all a bunch of perverts. What is it doing here? Why are you in the hole?
Here goes nothing.
And she's gone.
It's hot today.
Exchanging fire!
Commencing neutralizing threat. What's going on? I should be better than this. You're not too bright, are you? You got a bad vibe.
I am so very pleased right now. God damn it, V. You're addicted. You gotta shoot some people, okay? Whoa! Still one more. Oh, grenade! Amruzna granada, my friend.
Oh no. Oh no, YuPhoenix.
Leave me alone.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna tackle this guy. I'm gonna. I see it. Where's the corpse? Waggle that tail for milkshakes. Oh yeah. You excited for milkshakes?
Yeah, that's right. Push the guard. Why can't you drive anymore? Looks fine to me. Lights are still on.
Oh, I don't want people to Hakuna Matatas.
What's happening? Look at them. Oh shit! Getting a little nervous there, are we, huh? Yeah.
Who's...
You talking shit, man?
Appreciate it, brother.
To the Night City lag. Woo!
Pursue!
No! Come here! You fuck! Get the hell over here! Oh my god! What the fuck? How big are you? Jesus Christ!
No.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Fucking blows my mind. Why the hell are you guys watching me?
Mein Shinobi.
I'm having a good time. Do you have a good time, sir? Ugh, bro, not cool.
What a salty bitch I am.
Oh, bother.
Remember.
What?
But where are those who share the memory?
Welcome back. Alright, I had snack, window closed. Put in something that feels a little warmer, because even though we had sunshine today, it sure doesn't feel like summer just yet. That was, wishful thinking wearing a t-shirt. You know that feel? That kind of feel? Oh, and hey, sorry, Audra Marie and Lady Woods Bowden. Thank you very much, and welcome back, and welcome to begin with. Thank you very much for making great use of your Prime Gaming. Hey, did you know you can subscribe for free to this channel with Prime Gaming? I know, it's pretty wild, but you can. I don't really have faith in you, but you could change that. If you do that, then I might have faith in you, you know? Prime Gaming. That's right. It's especially a good deal if you want to subscribe to somebody, right? Say you're in Germany and you want to subscribe to a Twitch channel, right? Lady's not in Germany, but still, welcome back. Thank you for the 50 months of Fruitful Tier 2. Thank you very much. Spamming the fruit in here. It shall be accepted. It shall be. So now, after Letty so rudely interrupted me, throwing money at me. Ha! Damn! Let me give you a calculated example, alright? If you are in Germany and you want to subscribe to a streamer every month already, right? Say you would want to subscribe to a streamer every month for a whole year, right? If you were to get Prime Gaming for a whole year, that is the exact same price. Just that you also get all the benefits of Prime Gaming, which is like when you're on Amazon, for example, free shipping in Germany for everything that has Prime Gaming, which is a lot. I mean, Amazon Prime. You can watch some Amazon Prime shows, and you get some cool in-game loot on Twitch for some games. Like, they might not be relevant to you, but for example for me, because I play Destiny, sometimes it has loot for Destiny, which it's obviously nothing crazy, but hey, whatever, it's free. It's the same amount as if you were to subscribe to a streamer every month for a whole year. Like, only if you do the whole year thing, it comes down to the same calculation. Or be like me and you always forget using your Prime Gaming and you don't know where to put it. So before you forget putting your Prime Gaming anywhere, you know, I'd take it, alright? I'd take good care of it. Trust me. I will find a nice place for it. I will put it somewhere where Ember can find it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it has lots of stuff for Riot as well, like League of Legends, TFT and so on. Yeah, there's stuff. There's lots of stuff. It's not all that bad, it actually has some cool benefits going on. Especially if you're a student, you can get it much cheaper. I mean, I consider myself a student, but they didn't acknowledge that, you know? Because, yeah, I'm somewhat of a student of life. Yeah.
Solidify.
See? I solved the riddle. I solved the riddle. Studying Genshin, that's right. I am, okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. We figured out I am officially not a certified horn dog, which is lucky, because you don't want to be a horn dog. But I'm definitely a very high caliber pervert, so I like to consider myself as a, you know, I study the fine art of Genshin, such as the different shadings that they put on the boobs in this game in the different kind of lightings, you know? Trying to find the right angle and the right lighting to see which ones really peek out the most. For example, Jean has some very sun-kissed skin there going on, right? So you can see there's a little bit more shading, whereas Raiden is... Is it the same? Well, she's tying them together some more, alright? So Raiden is a bit more on the loose end, which is fine. Or there's Kuchisara, which is like, whatever, man. Underboob. It's not really sun-kissed. The shading gives me the feel of it. It's all the shading, you know. I am very detail-oriented.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Hold elemental skill? Whoa! Booty! This is a funny game. Play funny games, win funny prizes. Oh. Sure. You know, I wouldn't mind if this game gets some more dudes that show some more skin and have some more skin definition already, you know? Because Ayato is just some skinny boy. I don't think he's gonna be very ripped under there. Then they have Ito, which is like, hey, he's got cool muscles. I don't think I like his attitude. Toma, why couldn't you show us, like, I don't know. You could have taken off the shirt and we see some arms, alright? Goro, what the hell, man? You're like 12. Kazuha. You could have had some arm free, alright? And then maybe have a little bit of muscle cranking, okay? Xiao. Well, at least you're starting to show some skin there, okay? That's good. That's good. Yes. Yes. Show the edge. Yes. Oh! Like that. Zhongli, he should have his skin as an alternate skin you can buy where he's got the hood on and sleeveless arms with tattoos. Now that is really damn cool. That's a pathetic amount of showing the little tummy gap there, okay? That's really not enough. Okay. And what the fuck, Venti, are those pants? That's the reason I couldn't play as Aether when the game started. I couldn't have my character and wear those pants. D-Luke, you're awesome, but you could get an alternate skin where where you show off a little bit. You could wear that outfit, but with a very nice chest window. I would have liked some good chest window. Chongyun. Pingshu, you could have at least put on some pants, okay? I just want you to put on some goddamn pants. Oh, and as we speak of a chest window, Kaya has that, but not enough. That really ain't enough. This is Razor. I missed who? For some reason, there's a blank space in the word you used. Very, very strange, you know? Odd. Most curious. That's sometimes it happens, I guess. Happens to the best, though. Sometimes you just don't put words somewhere. This is Razor. The end. Sherlock is out there somewhere being like leading the Razor fan club, you know? Any water or cryo characters benefit from Millilith gear? I have my doubts. I'm pretty sure that set was it's about HP increase. Is there a cryo water character that's over that has HP scale damage? When an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%. The shield strength increased by 30. And it can be triggered over and over when the character's not on the field anymore, which makes sense for him because he puts that Stele thing down, which has the whatever it's called going out, you know, the vibration thing. Other than that, though, don't think so. Oh, Diona's shield, the two-piece. Ah, okay. Shield's about HP scaling. Oh.
Lord Barbados,
Are you interested in going on an adventure?
Water one can be scrapped. Do you have one that increases water damage? Remember, you can always keep an artifact that's like... Yeah, to give you an idea. My Ganyu has an artifact that is actually odd. It's one from the Viridis and Vanera set, which is usually very, very much for anime users. But this is one that has really good stats. And since I don't use it in a set compilation mode, it's fine. Mm-hmm. No leak talk here. We don't leak. Right? We just stay hydrated. But we don't leak. Get all the mushrooms for Klee. Mushroom. 3 mushroom back here. 4 mushroom. Philhanimo. Philharmonic. Mushrooms. Yeah, from the sound of it, so far every 5-star character at least has like a artifact set that's specifically made for them, right? Ah, shit.
Can you hear that? It's the whispers
Oh.
of the wind.
Oh, yeah. Good. Happy little accidents. Zack. Okay. Where did it go? Was another. Yeah. There was another shroom. No more shroom. Hey, how's it going? I could. You know? I feel funny. I could get my Mona to level 90 as well. Although it takes like a crazy amount of books to get them all to level 90, right? It's probably not super worth it. Right. It is good for Mona. But what about 90? Imagine I had 90 Zhongli, 90 Mona. Splurge with every, all the level up material I could. I mean, Ganyu is 90. That's nice. Let's get some more hurricane seeds. Hurricane seed, and then I guess I'll get the... I mean, I have plenty now. Enough for the level up at least. Oh, I will do that.
Way behind schedule.
Yes! Gene level up incoming. Ascension. Whatever. Hello.
Gather.
Access denied.
Gather.
You know what?
This is long overdue.
The whole thing. Ah, I was slow. No, I shouldn't have done the super. It broke her concentration. Can still do it, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Sounds like a whale from Death Stranding. It's the sound of a credit card being spent. Money. No money.
Next on the agenda,
That's the sound of a credit card being used.
Born of Ice and Frost.
Give me the goods. Nice. Three hurricane seed. That's all I cared for right there. No money. Let's have a walk. We take a walk. Have they respawned yet? Do they? They have like their own respawn time, right? Like the dandelion seeds and stuff. Because they have like their, I think 3 days, wasn't it? 2-3 day respawn. With the weekly reset, they don't just respawn because they're like, hey, it's the weekly reset, right? No, they don't. As you can see right now. Okay. Oh, you're suffering through the Witch Queen jumping stuff, Letty? On a warlock? Saying jumping is bad? Perhaps I will play a warlock. Just to, mock you. Oh shit, I didn't get her to 70 yet. Can't do it, right? Oh god. Oh god. What? Oh no! No! Just about. Oh my god. When's the event? With the double reward thing for XP books? I have a massive need. Here's the upgrade. Senshin! He doesn't talk. That's okay. You know, in all honesty, I just did it for the blue wish. I just wanted blue wish, okay. Blue wish is blue! Unless it's purple. Never mind. Blue wish is blue. What do you know? It's a bow, so I can get Yelan, right? Aha. Okay, hold on. Brain. I have to go here. How many 5 stars do I have? It's a good question. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, except the traveler. Yeah. Soon it's gonna be 8. Because there will be Ayaka. How am I doing? Ah!
Stabilize.
Sometimes in my team compilations I mess up the Zhongli left-right button thing. I tend to always have him on the left button.
Born of ice and frost.
Come down from your high horse. Right, you're doing that thing. Really? What? That's the first time you've done that. Let's get the Moonlight Greatsword. It's not enough damage.
Gather. No touching.
What? I am unconcentrated.
Stabilize.
Down here.
This is order.
Hit them all. Come on. No, yes, no, yes. No, never mind. Shit. Hate it when that happens. Most boring stasis fight in the game.
Stabilize.
Stop.
Next on the
Get help.
I will have order. Gather.
There's my pillars, though. Just 2 more.
Osmanthus what?
Unless I'm actually going to give them to her. To get to 80. Where do I get the glazed lilies again? Never mind, I know. Jing's village has plenty. Right. What's that? Resin used. Hey, beach pass 38. Nice. Okay. Hey, I think that means I've pretty much done the things I can do right now, except I could do the boss fights, but I can wait. I could rather do the story right now, I think. Oh, story. The festival. I could do the festival right now. Oh, and hey, Devilish Sweet, you want the free sub, but aren't you subscribed? You're subscribed right now. Can't give you a sub. And Kyoto, hello. Silk flowers, right? I'll take my chances. The Legend of the Carson. I want to do this one. True Tales of the Violet Garden, yes. Pale Scarlet, I like the sound of that.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
You lie to the grass, it would kill you. Wow! A new visitor for the festival. Let's go!
We're way behind schedule.
I always have to be wary and, you know, not run into another quest. Given that I happen to have this. We'll work through it, okay? It's gonna happen soon. I'll get it all sorted. Stop running into quest. It's Kazuha! Hey!
Look, that figure on the wharf. It looks like Kazuha.
Damn, you turned night to day, Kazuha. You're a magician. How you doing? I like him. Talk to me, Kazuha. Talk to me.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. I heard there would be guides for the Iridori Festival, but I didn't expect it would be you two.
We didn't expect to see you either. Returning as a guest for the Iridori Festival, no doubt.
I was a little surprised myself when I received the invitation. But after wandering the outside world for so long, it's good to have an opportunity to return to my homeland and pay respects to my old friends.
Kazuha, when we saw you in the distance just now, you seemed to be looking for something. What happened?
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the boat with everyone just now, I suddenly heard light footsteps around me. I could tell they were not footsteps of a regular passenger. But by the time I turned around, the person had already disappeared. I only heard a splash come from below the pier. Even though I didn't manage to catch a glimpse of them, I found this strange piece of paper by my feet.
Wait.
Oh, does the paper happen to have a poem written on it?
We still didn't figure out who did that, right? Right.
How did you know?
You tell Kazuha all the crazy shenanigans.
Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen.
Kazuha, can you show us that piece of paper?
Sure. Here it is. Please, have a look.
The 5 Kazan Splendor, Akihito. Long have I been famed, and since my youth I had great ambition. I stamped every new verse with the scarlet seal, and thus was I known to all. But last year, when we presented our verses, mine was found to be taken from poets past. For the theft and deception, I was banished into the wilderness. The 5 radiant lights never shall be again. Ah, how the tides do shift.
Last time, Aoi no Okina's poem ended with a reference to Akihito. And sure enough, this is a story about him. The story this time basically says that Akihito got his name from his love of red seals. However, the Shogun discovered that he had committed plagiarism, and he was soon exiled. Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
That sounds kind of similar. Chuck Seal. The other stories weren't much better either.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a criminal by the shogunate. So I'm not all that different from Akihito mentioned in this story.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the Shogun because of his wrongdoings. You did nothing wrong, Kazuha. Huh? Traveler, what do you think
Kazuha did nothing wrong. The seal mentioned in the story.
Ah, by the way,
Seal.
You mentioned that your friend has been struggling because he's unable to sign his name quickly, right? In Liyue and Inazuma, there is a saying, that which has been stamped has also been signed.
Work on this game of hands.
Perhaps using a seal could be a feasible solution. While sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you wish to create a stamp for his seal, I might be able to help.
Wow, that's an idea! Quick, let's go tell Albedo!
YuPhoenix stamp. Yeah, I like stamping things too. Would you buy a YuPhoenix stamp? If you say no, I'd be so very hurt, you know?
Next on the agenda...
Calx. It's Calx.
Albedo, we figured out a way to help Shincho!
Interesting. A story of the 5 Kasen appears again, and with a timely solution.
Calx.
A stamped seal, huh? Let me think.
Calx.
Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. However,
if you were Calx...
Since Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the readers, it would seem insincere if he only used the stamped seal for his new books. But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course. Let's go to Ouya Restaurant now to discuss my idea with everyone.
Yeah, let's go eat.
Next on the agenda...
Calx. Calx? I think he could become a Pokemon. Calx. Hello? Always slapping. That octopus is having such a good time.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
Oh shit.
Talk to me if you want to order.
He has been busy.
Yes, that's it, Genyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore.
Oh, the camera.
My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore.
Oh, no.
I should have known better than to read novels during calligraphy class.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's no one more brutal than Mr. Hirayama.
He wants to talk
No
to
wonder
Calx.
Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It hasn't even been that long and Shincho's already zombified.
Zombified.
Mr. Hirayama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, seals are widely used as the equivalents of a signature. If we use a stamp to leave the author's seal on the books, then we could make the signature process a lot easier. Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature consists of 2 parts. First, we'll use a personalized seal. We can simply carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write. That way, he will only need to draw a simple pattern on each book.
Let me think. All right, I think that would work. Not only does it still involve the author's own handwriting, but the result should be very beautiful as well.
So, what you mean to say is, I've been saved from this predicament?
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously
Suddenly.
was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have enough time to do signatures at the live event. And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
Like Calx.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors as well.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
In that case, I shall contact the other 2 authors participating in the new release event.
Calx?
It is a great honor to use a signature designed by Calx.
Calx.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable for signing events. However, if we implement this new format, then it'll be a dream come true for me as well.
And Calx.
Looks like everyone's on board with the idea.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the next few days to have a good rest. We'll handle everything from here.
With
the
Calx.
books that Genyu already signed can be used as special prizes in future events held by the Eye Publishing House.
But...
We did it. The event is saved.
Calx?
Thanks to everyone's efforts, Onodera and I are finally free of that mess.
That's right! You're finally free, Xingqiu! Maybe you should step outside for some fresh air.
I would like to talk to Calx. They probably had so much issues with those autographs because they were writing the whole calligraphic complicated name instead of just like zip, 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 the way we do it, right?
Time to burn. Where should we go next?
The whole point. The whole point of making it so ridiculous.
Traveler, there you are.
Ayaka! I'm here with Calx!
Oh, it's Ayaka! And Venti! That's an interesting combo.
And
I was just going
Venti.
to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana lesson when I found a strange piece of paper on a flower stand. This bard just happened to be close by at the time. He informed me that you've also found similar papers recently. As such, we came together to find you two. But the paper she found isn't quite the same as the ones we found before. Here's the paper. Please have a look.
Double fiddle! The 5 Kasen splendor, Sumizome. I submerged the verses into clear water. The truth did emerge.
Huh. All the poems we
Calx.
found before were roughly the same length. But this one is only 2 lines.
And even though there are only 2 short sentences, neither of them are next to the title or centered on the page.
That's rude.
The position of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides these 2 lines.
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water and see the truth naturally appear."
Magic ink.
Speaking of which, I have an ancient text at home, specializing in ancient and exotic stories. It mentions a special ink that will show itself when wet and disappear when it's dry.
So, shall we give it a whirl? It just so happens that there's a pond nearby.
Give it a whirl? The god of Animu? No way! Are we gonna drown someone? This murder? You carefully dip the paper into the water.
Look, it's really working! More words have appeared on the paper!
I've seen this picture. Oh, I've seen it as like a meme format. Yeah. That's cool. Look at Kazuha. Oh. Nice. Hey Sherlock, thank you for hanging.
Let Paimon see what it says.
Paimon reads, "The 5 cousins splendor Sumizome." Going over his poetry, I found that the plagiarized piece did not have a scarlet seal. I submerged the verses into clear water and the truth did emerge. The 3 verses were not washed away. The text of that despicable crime faded. Aoi no Kina passed me by, just as he was writing a verse to Akihito. One storm had yet to settle, and it was already time to write a new poems.
Story says that after Sumizomi got the collection of poems from Akihito and put them into a stream of water, the plagiarized words in the poem became blurry. Huh? Why would that happen?
I'm
You
just
see,
taking a moment to
Paimon,
catch on.
In the past, when printing was not yet well developed, handwritten text could easily become smudged in books when exposed to moisture. To ensure the text lasted longer, they'd either write using a special ink or coat the paper's surface with a waterproof coating once the writing was finished. Such special inks are time-consuming and laborious to produce, and the waterproof coating could also prove just as difficult. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the shogun, surely one of those 2 methods was used to protect it. But as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
Which means Akihito didn't plagiarize his work. He was set up!
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Sumizome's story is trying to convey.
Cows.
Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizome's portraits. Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
I would be delighted.
Yes,
He wants to be a model.
As would I.
There you go! The next 2 portraits should be ready in no time!
Yes. And now that all 4 stories have all been collected, the story of the 5 Kasen is now fully completed.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal.
And
But a
got
page
pissed
from the
drunk.
works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Hey!
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a
Looks so happy.
scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
No!
Sumizome went over
Ooh.
Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
Ah, Ayaka. Ayaya. Oh, we need the Xingqiu outfit with the monocle. Oh no. But he was so happy. He had a good time stamping things. Paimon, what's wrong?
Yeah. Ever since we completed the story of the 5 Kasen, there's still one thing Paimon hasn't been able to figure out. One of the 5 Kasen is called Kuranushi, right?
What?
It's just that... how could the story of the 5 Kasen finish without him appearing at all?
Oh. Have you really not noticed?
Huh? Not noticed what? This is no time to be playing games, Tone Deaf Bard!
What he means is that the story of Kuronushi was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Of Calx.
Huh? Really?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing Sumizome rinsing the poetry collection. An average person could never understand the scene of a young girl washing Akihito's poetry collection in a stream.
Yeah.
Even Aoi no Okina couldn't figure out the meaning behind Sumizome's actions. He was simply reminiscing and thinking about his old acquaintances. However, for the perpetrator who framed Akihito, it was completely obvious. He was worried that if this poem was seen by the Shogun, then the Shogun could discover the truth behind the plagiarism incident. If that happened, then he'd be finished. So, in desperation, he threatened Aoi no Okina to make him tear out this poem.
Which means the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person that framed Akihito.
The culprit is none other than Kuronushi.
What? Kuranushi?
Yeah.
That's right. Though there are only 4 poems, they still managed to tell the complete story of all 5 Kasen. Since the Shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen, the only character left is the mysterious one with an unknown identity.
Oh, okay. Paimon is finally starting to get it now.
However, this also brings something else to mind. The
Calx.
story of the 5 Kasen has more or less reflected everything that's been happening around us lately.
Calx's mind.
Which begs the question, is there a Kuronushi in our world as well?
A Kuranushi? In our world?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has come up with anything.
Oh, right! Kazuha!
He's just having a good time inspecting the
Quiet
pictures.
this whole time. Let's ask him!
They're like, ooh, that's a nice picture right there.
Shogun.
Is he looking at his own picture? No, he's not. He's looking at the empty picture. This is Sumizome's likeness, as done by Calx. Ayaka was the model for this picture, and it depicts Sumizome rinsing the poetry. Oh, you know, the Sumizome drawn here really looks like the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Welcome home, almighty Shogun.
What do you tell me? Okay, let's talk. Calx.
Hey, Kazuha, are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas for a while, and you don't look so good.
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the 5 Kasen reminded you of anything?
Counts.
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. However, they were nothing more than some past incidents regarding my family. I don't mind sharing the stories, but I'd prefer not to bring you any more trouble.
Hey, we're all friends here, Kazuha. You can always tell us whatever's on your mind.
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden Gokuden?
The Raiden Gokuden? What's that?
It appears that Miss Kamisato and I were thinking of the same thing. But it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission. It would be improper to speak of it here without the consent of Miss Kamisato.
It's fine. Those of us here are all trustworthy, so there isn't any harm in it.
Venti's
However,
here.
this matter is somewhat complicated and may be difficult to explain. Let me start with the Raiden Gokuden. As you all know, the Yashiro Commission's primary purpose is managing ceremonial and cultural affairs, and Inazuma's art of forging swords is a very important part of our culture. The Raiden Gokuden were once the top 5 schools of the forging art in Inazuma. Although these families were swordsmiths by craft, they also held many important positions in the Yashiro Commission. Unfortunately, of the 5, only the Amenoma art still maintains its artisan lineage. The descendants of the Ishin art are also still alive, but the craft has been lost to time.
Ishin? No!
The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the Kaidehara family.
Whoa!
Sekiro.
We knew Kazuha came from a noble family, but we had no idea about his connection to the Yashiro Commission and sword making.
Yes, but that's all part of the past now. The Ishin art was lost with my great-grandfather's generation. My grandfather was dissatisfied with my great-grandfather's lack of effort. When he was young, my grandfather traveled all over Tevat to find a way to revive the family business. But it was to no avail.
The Ishin
and
arts.
In my generation, our last remaining family property was lost as well.
Were they lost because they hesitated?
I heard my older brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the families suffered various misfortunes and disappeared completely.
Wow, Ayaka, what happened to your recording there? Your S's are like critically sharp. I think they just put up that gain a little too much on your microphone.
Later, there was speculation that all of these misfortunes stemmed from some background machinations, meaning that someone wanted to wipe out the Raiden Gokuden.
Notice that? That's what happens when your microphone is way too hot. Too much gain. That's when you really want to have a voice sound much, much crisper. But ultimately, like, you will likely have stuff happen like this. Which often happens when less experienced people doing it, like maybe doing it at home, you know? Could be. Metal Raw and Tom, hello there. Good evening.
However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden came to ruin, such explanations were treated as nothing more than a conspiracy theory.
Indeed. I've also believed such ideas were just theories and rumors. However, I know that a major incident happened to my great-grandfather when he was young. Not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, but it nearly jeopardized the Kamisato clan's position in the Yashiro Commission as well.
Oh, shame.
After reading the story of the 5 Kasen, I can't help but feel like it's pointing me toward the truth behind that incident.
What exactly happened to your great-grandfather, Kazuha?
I still can't say. I need to speak with someone to verify the details. Let's meet here again at noon tomorrow. I will tell you everything I know then.
That's one of the few times that a character tells you, we're gonna meet here at noon. Usually they don't do that, you know. They're like, hey, we meet here tomorrow. Random magic time. Go forth, golden whirlwind? You have received no commissions from Catherine, nor do you have appointments with any friends. And yet in the darkness, a golden light leads you to a small island in the middle of the ocean. Strange. What in the world happened?
It's so nice to
This? Time to
We're way behind schedule.
duel. Yeah. Yeah. Last duel's gonna wreck you. Alright. I know a thing or two about duels. I haven't even spoiled for the first one. So I think I remember this from when they had the 2.5 special program. I think I remember it, like the way it worked, right? Okay, did I hit the ground? I think it was a sword fight as the traveler, right? What's this? Are you my opponent? Here I come! Will I be doomed because traveler low level? The hot-blooded, cold-blooded, steel-blooded contest of warriors that I, Yasuhiko Toru, have organized is presently underway. All are welcome.
Next on the agenda.
Hey, let's do it. Want to ask for your name? I'm YuPhoenix. I'm not Calx. Good. I've written it down. May I ask, were you willing to put your honor as warrior on the line? What? Are you not then a warrior who has come forth to take part in this contest? Never heard of such a thing. Have you not heard of the clash of the Lone Blades? It can't be. I should have put up notices. Where'd you put them up? Here. Great. Come on, that's no use at all. No one's going to see that. It's all the Ashura Commission's fault. What with their no weapons of fighting during the Eridori Festival nonsense. I applied to organize duels on Ritu, but they refused and wouldn't let me put up advertisements either. I could only put the arena here and place a sign nearby. That said, we have already had 4 plugins. If we also include you, that makes 5. But people actually joined? That's odd. Speaking of which, Paimon can't quite remember why you came here either. Why I see it, you were able to find this place without any prior hints. This must mean that you are a warrior with formidable spirit indeed. Yes. Those who hanker after martial prowess will always be attracted to one another. This is the way of the world, and there's little need to be surprised by it. Paimon has no idea what the world you live in. But still, would you be willing to take part? If you can defeat each one of the 4 challenges, you will receive a reward as a matter of course. Yeah. Let's go. Each of the warriors you will face during the Clash of Lone Blades has a different set of sword techniques, including ordinary techniques and exceedingly powerful but less often used owned techniques. After speaking with your challenger, you can check your opponent's own technique via the menu to better understand their skill and make it easier to emerge victorious. You will be unable to use elemental skills or bursts during these duels, but you will obtain a new ability known as Parry. When using this skill, the traveler will raise their weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. Parry has a fixed cooldown. If you get the timing right and parry just as your opponent is striking, you can complete eliminate any damage that will be done to you, and will reset Parry's cooldown. Completing such a perfect parry against an ordinary technique will grant you 1 stack of Valor, and a perfect parry against an own technique will grant you 3 stacks, maximum 3 stacks. Valor stacks ensure that your next attack will be a critical hit, dealing massive damage to your opponent. All Valor stacks will be consumed by this critical hit, and the damage dealt increase based on the number of Valor stacks possessed. When each warrior is about to use their own technique, their weapon will shine brightly. Perfectly parry the technique to unleash powerful counterattacks and deal great damage. Got it. I want to fight the mightiest warrior. Let us cross swords. Let's start with Dire.
my lucky day.
Parry is R2. How do I attack? Oh, right. Do it again.
Feel my blade.
Oh, bitch! Hit me. That is a very generous parry window.
Feel my blade.
What? That still counts? That's like a whole second. What the hell? Can I go for the maximum one? I want to do the big one. Go. I forgot I could attack him mid, like in between. Oh. Really? Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
How's this?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad, sir. Hit. There we go. Oh, that is such a very generous window.
Feel my blade.
My Zhongli HP, I think 35,000 or something. Yay!
We're way behind schedule.
Is there something special if I beat each of the stages? Serious difficulty. It's serious. But he was including himself. Good. Let's fight. Let's go. That was fun. I like this. There should be a parry. Should be a mechanic in the game. All right.
Brace yourself.
I just hit R3, thinking this is a Souls game.
Allow me to strike first.
Ah. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's slow.
Watch your step.
Shit.
Show me what you've got.
Ah.
I dare you.
Hey. There we go. What? That's a weird one.
Clear cut.
That was a weird one. Huh. Ah! Do it again.
Allow me to strike first.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Attack.
Clear cut.
Attack again. No!
Slash.
Clapped. Was that okay? Did that count for the good stuff? New warrior showed up. I want to do the big stage. powerless. Okay? This is good. A good fight. Whoa! Oh god, the damage!
Watch your step.
Yeah, that's really awkward. Oh, it's giving me Sekiro vibes. I like it. Oh, I miss Sekiro. Such a good game.
Clear cut.
1 minute. Damn. Electroculus. Mishima, Mishitochi, Toshi. Hello. I want to fight. Hey. What? Calx? Oh no, I think I've seen it. I think I just saw it. It was in the corner. Hey, what's your scheme, huh?
I'm ready.
Oh, rude.
Cheap tricks.
God, that window is really, really generous.
This will end you.
You just want to hold it longer?
Take this. That won't work.
See, that's it's way too long that it worked. Ever too generous of a parry window. This one. We want to go parallels. Big strong.
What's one more?
Awkward.
This will end you. This isn't over. Take this. This will do. I've got the
Huh? Wasn't it perfect?
This will end you.
That was not perfect at all.
I'm ready.
Shit. It was golden mouth. Attack. Golden mouth. Huh? What? Don't understand. Thought I parried it, but then I didn't. Chop chop. Mishitochi. I knew it. Oh shit, it's Tarumaru. Oh! Oh shit! Woof woof woof! Mightiest warrior is Tarumaru. Woof 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 woof. Tarumaru's barking is getting louder. Woof. Didn't get that, but bring it on anyway. Woof. Oh shit! Tarumaru duel, no way! Ah! Woof. Can can see the determination in his eyes. Oh shit! Oh. I'm sorry, Tarumaru. Damn, you're a trickster. That's great. Damn it. You got such an awkward attack window. Shit. Not a single parry. There, there's one. One parry. Oh no, Tarumaru, I hurt you! Ah! Hey. Oh god, I deleted him! Oh no! I deleted Tarumaru. Was that enough for this thing? It was. It was. I did the thing. The other ones are... different things. Hmm? Was that what I had to do for the contest? Ah. Okay. Okubu Sansaimon is done. Yasushiko Taru. Done. Oh, Mishima Michitoshi. Done. Tarumaru. We battle once again. Fight to the death. What? That's not right. That's lame. Lame, YuPhoenix. Sucky display of swordsmanship. Like, it just is not snappy with the parry, you know? Eh? What? Tarumaru too strong. It's too strong. Oh no, the hat trick. Oh! Oh, I can't. Okay. No, no, no. Not good. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Ah. Got me once again. Oh. Ah. Oh god. Taromaru. I need to finish this. All right, I'm one hit. You're one hit. Oh god. Oh. Taromaru showdown. Oh shit, 75-second difficulty. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. If I have the power. But there's worse things I've done for 20,000 Mora. Do it again, Taromaru. We'll do it again. Let's go. Ah, that was so weak. Oh, that was nice. Come on. He's so skilled. Can I teach Ember stuff like that? You think Ember could become like Taromaru? Perhaps. That was not 75 seconds? Oh, shit. Wait, that's rank 1. Can do the easy one. And hi, Arisia, thank you for hanging out.
Next on the agenda.
Woof. I just have to beat him on Dire in that speed? It doesn't do the 3 combo. Oh. That was sloppy. Like the character, like sometimes just doesn't attack even though I push the button. Like she's completely slowed down. What the hell? Is that part of this fight or is it my controller? Like when I'm trying to make the regular attack, it's like slowed. Oh yeah. Did I get all of them? Yes! Nice. Okay, that was pretty cool. I like that. That was a good one. This is the last one, and there's 2 more side thingies here. I get a statue? Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds really good. Getting them wishes. All the wishes. Palace dyed in black. Floral courtyard. Okay. That sounds very exquisite. Very exquisite indeed. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do it. In second. Gonna be right back. Just a moment. Gonna get more water.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. It's so nice to de-stress.
Alright. Welcome back. Let's do the quest. Where is it? The quest. Yes.
Should we really be off work this early?
Next day.
We're still...
Here we go.
Boom shakalaka!
Lot left to do.
Kazuha said he would wait for us at the 5 Kasen Plaza today. Let's go find him there.
Boom shakalaka. It's very exquisite with the purple and gold. Most exquisite indeed. Yeah. Calcs? It's Calcs.
You're here. It appears everyone has arrived.
How did your investigation go, Kazuha?
Last night, I visited a former servant who once worked for my family. I was able to learn the entirety of what happened all those years ago. In my great-grandfather's generation, the Ishin art was tasked with forging an important Goshinto according to an ancient forging diagram.
A what?
Though all the craftsmen involved were very experienced, the process was still unsuccessful. Every blade that was forged was defective. When the deadline came, the blade still wasn't finished, so the craftsmen all fled and hid for fear of punishment. The Kaedahara clan and Yashiro Commission then conducted an investigation. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan eventually tracked down the craftsmen near the seaside. However, they met fierce resistance from the craftsmen, and in the end they were unable to prevent them from escaping by sea. The Kaedahara clan was severely punished for the swordsmiths that had escaped, and the family gradually fell into decline. Moreover, I heard that the head of the Kamisato clan was injured by the fleeing swordsmiths, which combined with his advanced age caused him to pass away shortly thereafter.
Yes. The sudden passing of the family head left the Kamisato clan leaderless. Treacherous people took advantage of the situation and put the family's status in the Yashiro Commission at jeopardy. This single incident had profound effects. Even after the position as head of the clan was passed to my father, the Kamisato clan still wasn't able to regain its prior reputation.
See.
But, thanks to my brother, everything is getting better now.
The failure to forge the blade was ultimately attributed to a lack of required skill and finesse. The Kaedahara clan and the Yashiro Commission always believed that was the case. However, the story of the 5 Kasen seems to imply that the failure didn't stem from a lack of skill, but rather, the diagram had been tampered with by someone. Miss Kamisato, I heard yesterday that the Yashiro Commission has still kept the diagram ever since the failed forging all those years ago.
Oh, no commissions.
Might I ask you to do me a favor?
No commission.
Yes, I understand. I will go back and search for the diagram. Please come meet me at the Kamisato estate later.
Could have just said, like, at my estate? No, it's the Kamisato estate. Sounds more pompous this way. Like when you talk to someone, right, and you're like, hey, shall I bring you to my home? No.
We're way behind schedule.
You tell them your estate. You're gonna be like, I can lead you to the Phoenix estate at a later time. Or some shenanigans. I really like this part right here. So nice how it's like so dark in here. Then you have this beautiful view of just open ocean. It's amazing. Kamisato has the best estate. For that, they may talk about the Yashiro Commission.
But I think we've got everything figured out.
I like jumping. That's how you notice I play World of Warcraft. An important combat factor. Hey, hello.
Everyone, I've managed to find the old diagram.
Wow, we brought calcs.
Though the diagram is well preserved, you can still tell that it's seen at least 3 or 4 centuries of history.
Whoa, that's pretty old.
Good
Is
tell.
it still possible to find any evidence of tampering?
At this point, we can only try our luck and see how we fare.
A basin of water, and after a short while... Oh, there's the information. Well, I can't read that.
Although the effect is not too obvious, you can still see that some words have now started to smudge. Kazuha, this is clear evidence that this chart was indeed tampered with. Someone framed the Kaedehara clan all those years ago.
Damn.
I see. But I fear that I've discovered this secret too late. When my grandfather was young, he proposed reviving the Ishin art many times to my great-grandfather. But my grandfather was only scolded for being too foolhardy. Yesterday, the former family servant said that my great-grandfather even went to the Yashiro Commission to request that diagram from the head of the Kamisato clan. He then showed that diagram to my grandfather and asked him and his subordinates to try to forge the sword.
We've got this ancient diagram right here to make a fantastic sword. There's only one of them. You know what? Put it in this thing. Let's see what happens, you know? Jazz hands. Whoa! Like saying like, hey, what happens if we drop this chunk of gold down this endless chasm where we don't see the ground? You think it's going to come back up? Shit.
Sure enough, my grandfather also failed. My great-grandfather then told him, if you can't find the secret within, then the Ishin art deserves to fade from the world. Wow. My grandfather left Inazuma in a rage after hearing those words. He didn't ever see my great-grandfather again, even till the day of his passing. Looking back at it now, the argument between the two of them was simply meaningless.
Oh, Kazuha.
I heard that your great-grandfather was very industrious when he was young, but later in life, he no longer bothered with the forging arts. It appears that his failure took quite a toll on him.
Kazuha, did your great-grandfather really say, if you can't find the secret within? Did he use those exact words?
Yes. The servant said that he personally heard those words, and still remembers them very clearly. My grandfather was so angry at the time that he smashed my great-grandfather's cherished bonsai tree.
Damn! He must have been pretty horny. I mean, what? No, angry. He was... Controller, why are you disconnecting? Wait, Calx, are you trying to say?
Yes, it appears that you understand my meaning. Kazuha, if your great-grandfather thought that the Ishin art lacked finesse, then after witnessing his son's failure, wouldn't he have said something more along the lines of, your skills aren't sufficient? But instead he said, if you can't find the secret within. Don't you find that a little strange?
Huh? Oh. So you're saying my great-grandfather may have very well known that the failure was due to someone's tampering?
Yes. The current evidence suggests that is highly likely.
Catching on, Kazuha.
I apologize, but would you all please accompany me to the Tenryou Commission?
No.
After I became a wanted criminal, the Tenryou Commission seized my family's last remaining estate, which contained all of my family's old belongings. I want to inquire about the whereabouts of those belongings. If I can find them, we might be able to get some clues.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh. You know what I like about this event quest right now? There's so many characters involved. That's really cool. It's not just the usual story quest where it's like one character, which makes sense since it's their story, but it's nice to have so many characters being part of it. Oh, Kujisara. Oh. The great, great goddess of Underboob. And eyes like daggers.
What are you all doing here? Did something happen on Rito?
Nothing's happened, Sarah. Hello.
Kujo Sara.
I'm a criminal.
Perhaps you still remember me.
Yes, I do. You're Kaedehara Kazuha, a wanted criminal during the Vision Hunt decree. However, your arrest warrant has since been repealed.
Oh, good.
Sarah, we'd like to ask about the Kaedehara clan's property that was seized by the Tenryou Commission. Do you know where all their belongings are now?
Yes, the items seized at that time are currently stored in the warehouse next to the police station. Since Kaedehara has come back to Inazuma, those items should be returned to their rightful owner.
No, I'm afraid you misunderstand. I'm not here to reclaim those belongings. I just want to investigate them for a personal matter.
I see. All right, I'll inform the police station. They'll take you into the warehouse.
Thank you, Sora!
Kaedehara, about the Vision Hunt decree.
That's all in the past now, Kujo-Sara. There's no need to mention it again. I know you've also had your own convictions and struggles. However, may I ask something of you?
He wanted to hug her.
Yes? What is it?
Currently, I have no plans to stay in Inazuma. As a result, those items from my family's estate are of no use to me. Madam Kujo, I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can handle those belongings for me. Please, sell them, and use the money to help the poor.
Oh.
All right, I understand. I'll be sure to take care of it.
Damn. Good boy. Got too addicted to sailing with Beidou? It was probably just enjoying listening to Beidou and Ningguang converse. You know?
Boom shakalaka!
You know what I mean? They talk.
Next on the agenda,
Banging loud voice.
we're way behind schedule.
You must be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madame Kujo's already informed me of the situation. Please, come this way.
He sounds so whatever. Please come this way. Fine, whatever. Playing chess.
The Kaedehara clan's belongings are stored in this warehouse. Unfortunately, the items are scattered throughout in order to save space. My deepest apologies.
He's not sorry.
However, I have clearly marked the corresponding items, so they shouldn't be too difficult to find. I'll be waiting for you at the door. Please, come see me if you require any assistance.
Kazuha, since the items are scattered throughout the building, I propose we split up and look for clues.
Yes, sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help, everyone.
That's a bit weird, though. We're looking through your family's stuff. That sounds a bit wrong to me. What's wrong? Oh. Ayaka.
Oh, it's you. I'm currently investigating the sword rack.
So did I.
Oh, since the Kaedehara clan was a family of renowned swordsmiths, then this blade should be super valuable, right? Maybe it's a treasure of the Ishin art!
I'm afraid not. Although the sword rack is made of fine wood, the swords placed here appear to be quite ordinary. Due to the dire financial situation of the late Kaedehara clan, everything of value has probably been sold off already. The blade on the sword hasn't been sharpened, but there are many signs of use on the hilt. Perhaps Kaedehara used it for training as a child.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a couple uneven characters etched into the scabbard. Kazuha. Wow, so it really was Kazuha's! Paimon can imagine what Kazuha was like as a kid.
I will continue investigating
I
here
love-
and call you if I find anything interesting.
Paimon is crazy. Calx.
Oh, it's you. Unfortunately, I have yet to find anything of value here.
God damn it, Calx.
Whoa, this folding screen looks pretty old though.
Yes, perhaps if it were better maintained, then it could fetch a decent price. However, I doubt it could be sold in its current condition. I was taking a closer look just now and noticed a large piece of dirt caught in the fabric fibers on the back side. The soil is deeply embedded into the cloth. That means a great deal of force was used when the dirt was lodged into the cloth. It's likely that this patch of dirt is from the very flower pot thrown by Kazuha's grandfather.
Oh.
Because this is not what we are looking for now. Let me think. If I wanted to leave a message behind, I would probably choose to leave it on something a little more special.
Albedo seems to be thinking pretty hard. We better not bother him.
Albedo. He does sound very tired. He's always like, nah, nah, nah.
Next on the agenda.
But I sound like when I don't have the camera on.
What did you find, Xingqiu?
I found quite the pile of old books.
You would.
These books here are all related to smelting steel, and these are about the process of forging blades. This pile over here is all about plants and flowers.
The books about plants and flowers must have belonged to Kazuha's great-grandfather.
I skimmed through them just now, but I didn't find anything particularly worth noting. I shall take a closer look and let you know if I find anything.
Oh, okay. Did you find wine?
There must be some around here somewhere. Do you see all these pots here? Some of them are bound to have liquor inside, right?
There we go.
Hey! Everyone else is trying hard to help, and you're over here looking for a drink!
I merely jest, of course. Come on, we're close to uncovering the truth now. Why do you look so worried?
He's not jesting.
Well, Paimon doesn't really get why Kazuha told Sarah to sell all these belongings. What if we don't end up finding anything today? Then wouldn't Kazuha lose the chance of finding out what really happened all those years ago? You know, just saying.
I know you are worried about Kazuha, but if you ask me, he is stronger than you think. Since Kazuha made such a request to Sarah, that indicates he's already made his choice. Whether we find out the truth or not today, or whatever it turns out to be, he's ready to accept it.
Is this your Archon's intuition speaking?
No, not intuition. Rather, I've lived for a long time now, so you could say I have some experience in reading people. Leave the things here to me. You two can look around elsewhere.
He's saying I've been drunk enough to understand most things.
I've found something that you should all have a look at.
Okay.
This flower pot was in my house for a long time. I heard that it was left behind by my great-grandfather.
Yeah, the plants seem to have been dead for a while now.
Well, after my great-grandfather stopped studying the forging arts, he picked up the hobby of keeping bonsai plants. Most of his prized plants were given to others once he became seriously ill. But he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time, and even instructed my grandfather not to throw it away in his will. My grandfather deeply regretted that he never managed to reconcile with my great-grandfather, so he left the plant exactly as it was. But now that I think about it, my great-grandfather could very well have left it behind for other reasons.
Now that you mention it, this flower pot is kinda suspicious.
Yes. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
A hidden compartment underneath.
Something! It's only a bunch of blank paper. Do you think someone already discovered the compartment and swapped the contents?
No, I do not think that is the case here. See the paper? It's quite yellowed, which means it's very old.
Hey, don't call me old. Use water.
You mean to say that these sheets have been written with special ink, like that which Miss Kamisato found before?
Yes, I agree with this hypothesis.
Okay, let's give it a dunk then.
There is a pond outside the police station. I'll use the water there.
Right. Hold on.
Well, how did it go? weren't just plain old sheets of paper, were they?
Just as everyone guessed, after I sprinkled some water onto the paper, writing did indeed begin to appear on it. It is a letter, written by my great-grandfather.
Oh? What does the letter say?
Something you can share with us?
It is. I'll tell you what my great-grandfather knew at the time, but before that, I wish to take you somewhere. Everyone, please follow me.
Yes. Follow. Yes, teleport. Is it a cave? Yeah, Venti's got some Nosdormu vibes.
We're way behind schedule.
Old ass beings that kind of know the future. I will come back for you. When I get to 100% Inazuma.
Kaedehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
Is this place related to the contents of the letter?
It is. In fact, my great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very location.
No, it's
Our
Tsushima Beach.
hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. And it was right here where they encountered the culprit who framed the Kaedehara clan and the Raiden Gokaden. It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaedehara Yoshinori, have been held to a certain secret throughout my entire life. I don't have much longer in this world, and after much consideration, I finally decided to disclose the matter. All those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission, I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths. Rather...
What?
It was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight, only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently waiting for us. He then threatened to destroy the Raiden Gokaden. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But, after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Niwa. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kuni Kuzushi." He then turned and left.
No, that's the moosh.
Wow. So that's what really happened.
That's the moosh.
Yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram had been tampered with by Kuni Kuzushi. However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. So even on his deathbed, the master of the Kamisato clan cautioned my great-grandfather to never speak of what happened. Because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden Gokaden. My great-grandfather worried that the perpetrator would still return for vengeance. So, to protect his loved ones, he closed the family business. He said, As the leader of the Kaedehara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Ishin art. But as a father, it is my priority to ensure the safety of my children and grandchildren.
All those harsh words he said.
Yes, that's right. If my grandpa had somehow discovered the secret behind the tampered diagram all those years ago, perhaps my great-grandfather would have told him the truth. Unfortunately, he failed to catch any of the hints in my great-grandfather's words. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of the happenings that my great-grandfather described here. What are your thoughts?
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house never spoke of this to the family was due to similar safety concerns. If the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams, and could single-handedly defeat many men, then he is not an ordinary enemy. I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kunikuzushi. Rest assured, we will act cautiously.
How are you feeling, Kazuha?
To be honest, as I read the letter, I felt much turbulence in my heart. But now I've managed to calm myself. My great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek revenge and be deceived by things of the past. Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I feel like they are still valid nonetheless. I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for.
There's reflection in the water! Hey! Right there.
Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. I will live on just as my great-grandfather had hoped. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye.
Classic Kazuha. That's Kazuha, always sensible.
These are simply insights I've gathered from all that I've experienced. Thank you all for accompanying me in my search for the truth behind that incident.
Great! Now that we're done here, let's head back to Rito.
Kazuha, nice. To say it in Razor voice, Kazuha, good. Kazuha? Good. The Iridori Festival goes into full festival swing and your work is going well.
Today is the final stage of the Iridori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled.
Oh?
Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Hello.
Hello, traveler. Paimon?
Calx?
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuranushi portrait looks like.
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting shortly. You'll see what it looks like then. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it. They gave me some very valuable suggestions.
Things are starting to sound pretty mysterious.
Is that so? Anyway, there is still time before the ceremony. You may have a look around the venue first.
Calx. I can check out things.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello, Yai Miko.
Hey! What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Is that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
We were merely discussing wine and food. I'm sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Oh, I am.
Speaking of good sides with sake, I personally prefer fried tofu.
Forget it. Even if those two are plotting something, they'd still never let us know.
Venti probably told Yaimiko about the future so she can make a plan for things. Kazuha! What's up?
Kazuha, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the festival?
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling atmosphere is never really to my liking.
He just keeps getting better as a character.
I knew you were still worried about me. Thank you, but please, don't worry. The things I said in front of everyone weren't just pretty-sounding excuses. Look. See this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through. Instead, all you would see were soldiers from the Kanjo Commission, guarding against possible intruders. But now, it's become a bustling place. Not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again, but traffic between here and Watatsumi Island has also been picking up.
Yeah, Inazuma's already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, in some ways, each and every one of us are similar to this country. It might take a different amount of time for different people, but there will inevitably come a day when each person can let go of their burdens. And when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they please.
Oh. I like that.
Next on the agenda.
Thievery. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I've been informed that I should talk to Ayato as the last one. Actually. Ting ting.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you.
Today's signing go as planned.
Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing event went off without a hitch. And I must say, the readers seem most satisfied.
Shito, is it just Paimon, or are you on the lookout for something?
You aren't mistaken, though I'm ashamed to admit it. But in fact, I have been on the watch for tourists from Liyue. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me sitting here, then there would be no way to hide the truth from my father. Fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret.
Don't worry.
Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'm sorry that I can't chat long. There are still readers waiting in line. I'll see you later at the unveiling ceremony for Kuronushi's portrait.
Okay. Second, I gotta... brain my happenstance of the day that is tomorrow. Really? I gotta get up early. Shit. I hate that. Like it when you have to get up early. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
And Ayaya.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes,
nice.
There were many things which required my attention these past few days. Fortunately, the Iridori Festival is proceeding smoothly. The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last, I can take a break today.
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Are you?
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Toma?
Yes. Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat. However, he forgot his wallet at home, so he asked Toma to go back and fetch it for him.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could ever be forgetful like that.
Brother always works diligently, and it's rare for him to ever put his duties to the side and relax.
I know that feel.
So, Toma and I really cherish such moments when he's forgetful.
It's time for the portraits unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the 5 Casa Plaza.
Come on.
The unveiling of Calx.
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent Iridori Festival.
Calx?
Today, we have ushered in the final stage of our festival.
Where Calx?
And now we will reveal the final portrait of the 5 Kasen, Kuronushi, which was done by none other than our guest artist from Mondstadt, Calx.
It's Calx!
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait looks like. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking.
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Huh? What's this? This piece depicts nothing but a background. I suppose Calx must have forgotten to include the character.
Of course.
Let's hear some words from Calx himself regarding the creative process behind this piece.
You're gonna splash water on it.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to say that it was an honor to be invited to create the portraits of the 5 Kasen.
I'm gonna splash
water. The 5
water on
Kasen are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma, famous for their works of poetry. As time passed, poems were composed about them, and they became the subjects of many stories.
Calx.
I learned from existing sources about those stories that the character of Kuronushi is the deepest and most differing of the 5 Kasen. Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the 5 Kasen. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, in the same way, I also wanted to leave this character to everyone's own imagination. After all, the Iridori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative works.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's approval. Well, it seems that our adventures at the Iridori Festival have come to a close. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out who left those stories of the 5 Kasen for us to find.
But I have an inkling of who it might be.
Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon!
It's someone that knows every one of us.
Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give the right paper to the right person every time.
They are connected with the Kaedehara clan.
Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the Kaedehara clan. Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, at least Paimon thinks she knows. Let's go! We'll get to the bottom of this.
Hey. You know what? I'll try this, alright? Wait.
Let me scry. Written in the stars.
Everything needs to be wet. Man, I was hoping there's like some hidden stuff.
The one who left the stories of the 5 Kasan. I'm afraid you guessed wrong, Paimon. It wasn't me.
Huh? Really? Oh, Paimon thought for sure you'd be the sneaky and tricky one.
But seeing as you stumbled upon me, you aren't far from finding that person now.
I always
Because other
stumble when I
than
see you.
me, there's only one person left.
Or maybe in this case I should talk to Ayato last. I just saw like someone did a PSA on Reddit saying like talk to Ayato last. I guess it's this part right here. Hey! Welcome back, Almighty Shogun. Oh. Thank you. Trying to be like Yaimiko.
Welcome home, Almighty Shogun.
Oh, are you asking about the one who left the stories of the 5 Kasen? I do happen to know their true identity. But things may be a little more complicated than you think.
Wait, intro first.
Are you discussing the person who left the 5 Kasen stories? They are indeed a meticulous person who's good at reading the situation.
Oh, it's Tarumaru.
The agenda?
Yeah.
The person who left behind the stories of the 5 Kasen probably chose to do so for Kaedehara's sake. After all, if they wanted to simply tell me what happened, there'd be far easier ways of doing it.
Right. Of course you know, Venti. What else do you know? What have you not told us that you know?
Yes, in fact, before doing the portrait of Kuronushi, I visited the person who left those stories and confirmed a few things. I think my current approach to this portrait is the most correct one. After all, there are some things that are better left obscure and out of the public eye.
Calcs, by the way. Please do not forget.
We're way behind schedule.
To be honest, I am very grateful to the one who left those stories for us to find. This journey allowed me to uncover the truth behind my family. And I am also very fortunate to have you to accompany me and find the answers.
Speak of Calcs. Hey, Ayato, now you can talk.
Ayato! You're the one behind the stories of the 5 Kasen! But don't you think you overdid it a little? Leading all your friends on a wild hunt like that?
As it just so happens, one of the reasons I'm here today is to explain the details behind this wild hunt.
Huh. Paimon wants to see how you'll explain yourself out of this one.
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance. You see, Lady Yai happened to catch sight of Shincho and the editor carrying the books away one night. She thought it was interesting, so she asked me to tease them a bit.
Huh? So it was Miko after all! Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written all over it!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kasen to guide you to the Kaedehara family's secrets was my personal touch. As for my roundabout approach, well, that was something which I had no choice but to do.
You had no choice?
Yes. Due to a certain incident that occurred earlier, I happened to notice the bonsai plants left behind by Kaedehara Yoshinori, as well as the blank papers hidden inside. I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out the secret behind the ink. The kind that would only appear when exposed to water. What Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kamisato clan and the descendants of the Kaedehara clan, especially Kazuha. The Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the Kamisato clan. It was my ancestors who were unable to protect them all those years ago. So now, this obligation fell on my shoulders. Although he has the right to know the truth, the closer he draws to things hidden out of sight, the closer he also draws to danger. I had to confirm whether Kazuha has both the will and ability to be privy to the truth. Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered. But maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. In that case, the truth would only become a burden to him. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place. In which case, it would be better to keep him away from danger altogether. Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a roundabout way precisely for this reason. For a long time, I yearned for a suitable opportunity to convey this matter. Right up until the night when a legend of sword was smuggled away.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
But why was everyone else involved too?
Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha. You brought all of the rest of us into this plan of yours.
I figured you would ask this question eventually. I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and Ayaka were looking for the answers together, they would have some reliable friends by their side. Reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions. Friends who would spare no effort to lend a helping hand in times of trouble. Because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy together in the future.
So who is Kunikazushi?
You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you?
It's the moosh.
The answer is actually hidden in the portrait of Kuronushi. When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer,
there we go.
Well, you have used it many times before.
Just as I figured. All right. Okay, that's cool. I like that. But from the look already, it's a Scaramouche.
It's getting pretty late, so nobody else is around now. So Ayato must have been telling us to splash water on the portrait, right?
Where did you get the water from?
It's the Balladeer!
It's the moosh.
So he was the one behind the trouble all those years ago!
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your own eyes. As for the means of revealing that answer, well, you have used it many times before. Also, there's one last thing that we must discuss. I mentioned earlier that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. I wish to tell you of that incident now. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku decree. I heard that something had happened at the Tenryou Commission. They had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence and confiscated items. But nothing was stolen. I felt something unusual about that incident, so I told Kujo Sara of the Tenryou Commission to treat it as if nothing happened. She was not to increase the guard or relocate the warehouse contents. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse. And sure enough, someone was sneaking in and rummaging through the belongings of the Kaedehara clan.
You mean, he was also looking for...
I let him search for a while, but in the end, he found nothing.
That's a fancy lighting.
Soon after, he had to leave Inazuma by boat.
Why didn't you send someone to catch him?
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't exist, is it not? Besides, the identity of this person is not hard to guess. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaedehara clan's belongings one by one, and eventually discovered the papers in the hidden compartment of the flower pot. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find, though he couldn't confirm whether this secret existed at all. So, now on to my final question. Which part of Kaedehara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected?
That Kaedehara Yoshinori knew that the family was framed, that Kaedehara Yoshinori knew that the culprit was named Kunikazushi, that Kaedehara Yoshinori was spared by his opponent. Let's go with that he knew the culprit was named Kunikazushi.
I don't have an answer to this question at present, so I'll leave it to your future self. As for now, please, enjoy yourselves at the Iridori Festival.
The big enjoyment. Oh, I got the tapestry as an item? Fancy. Wait. Where did I put it? Is it in here? There. 5 Kasen and Nishikie. An elaborate folding screen based on the display board at a magnificent Irodori festival. It features portraits of present-day people modeled after the legend of the 5 Kasen. The original is currently stored in the collection of the Yashinori Commission. The scrolls on the display board are the devoted works of Mr. Kalks. Okay. They don't let me read the whole text? Why not? Whatever. Hold on. Raiden has a about. Do I have it yet? Ah. Not yet. Maybe. Emiko?
I thought it was a disaster waiting to happen at the time, but she insisted that she wasn't going to lift a finger against the object of her own creation. Had I known how things would unfold, I would have simply disposed of it without her knowing. What about now? Well, we're no longer waiting for the disaster to happen, are we?
We have to kill the moosh. Oh, got my crown. Now I have these things left. Oh, you get a cute little fox. Amazing gift, it's amazing. What's that? Rainbow Aster. Oh. Wait, so tomorrow Ayaka comes out. All right, I will get Ayaka tomorrow, and then I will finish the remaining quests. That's how I will do it. Yes, yes. This is the plan. Tomorrow I will get Ayaka. I mean, it's just a very small amount of side quests, but I will be getting it tomorrow. Ah, look at that. 19. If I get one more, I could at least get an XP book. How about now? Oh well. Oh well. I'm getting pretty exhausted, everyone. Getting very tired. Despite sleeping in, it has been a long day. Once again. In the reality that I live in. Okay. But it was cool. I like that. I like the way they, like, you know, it's just some small event quest, but it's getting real damn good. I like that. Okay. Well, everyone. Join the Discord. Okay? Join the Discord. I will be back tomorrow in the evening. And since I tend to say between 8 or 9 p.m., it's probably going to be 9 p.m. Truth be told, it's probably 9 p.m. my time. By that time, I will have watched the World of Warcraft news, but we will watch them together again, okay? I hope you're excited too. I know there's some of you who are excited for World of Warcraft, right? And those who aren't, well, you could be excited for other people being excited, alright? That's exciting too, and that counts. And then I will go and get Ayaka. Huh? Good plan? I know. I'm pretty stoked of that plan, yeah. That's how we'll do it. Okay? That's how we'll do it. Also, tomorrow's my allergy test. Hey, hopefully I can finally get information. Wow! Okay, anyways, everyone, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Thanks for accompanying me on my 32nd rebirth day. And my 3-month Genshin Impact playing anniversary. Yes! Alright. Hey, I hope you had a good time. And I hope you had a good Easter time. Have a good start into your week then. And hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take it easy out there. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Ciao.